there's a brand new exhibit at the New Britain Museum of American Art you may want to call your friends about. This is where families from our state can really come see unique art. And the magic is, again, it's in our state.
Absolutely.
It's
Marcy
accessible.
Jones is there live in New Britain to show us around. Marcy, how's it going? I can't believe it's your first time there. You must love it.
I know. I feel like a kid in a candy shop, and especially since a lot of these subjects have to do with food, I'm getting a little hungry myself. You can come alone, come with friends, come with the kids. It's such a fabulous place to go. I've always been jealous of our Kate Francis, who has gotten to do this many times, but this is my first. So Lisa, take us through what this exhibit is all about. I mean, there's so much to see and explore.
There really are. There are almost 90 works in this exhibition entitled Vic Muniz Extraordinary, and it's all about Brazilian-American artist Vic Muniz's process of transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary by using very unconventional materials for fine art and photographing them.
Look at this!
In these extraordinarily large-scale, colorful images that are just that just invite closer looking. So you know, he uses materials everything from food, as you mentioned, peanut butter and jelly, chocolate sauce, caviar, to diamonds, to garbage. And here, you know, he's using scraps of you know, collage scraps from magazines. He's very interested in artworks, you know, famous artworks from our history, images from popular culture, and thinking about collective memory and how well we actually know images.
And
right?
you can't not lean in and look closer, and then you find something else, and then it's almost an I Spy. It's really cool.
Right.
So let's make sure we're showing everybody just a sneak peek, because you can't possibly even touch on most of the pieces in here, because there's just such a variety and so many different subjects to explore. We've got another really cool kind of scraps collage.
Right. So he's, you know, in this gallery, we see several appropriations of Impressionist works by Edward Manet, Gustave Courbet, and he's replacing the artist's brushstrokes with strips of paper. So, you know, they actually become almost like an archaeological evidence of our contemporary times, right? You look at the, you know, strips of magazines that he's pulled, and you can see evidence of, you know, contemporary culture.
Right, and I can't even imagine trying to put something like this together. I'm sure you have to do a lot of leaning in and then running to the back of the room, right?
Absolutely, and you know, it was, we wanted to include all of the works in the exhibition. There were so many to display, to feature, and but it leads through such an incredible adventure through his story, his career. There's 25 years of work represented here in this exhibition. This last section brings us to some of his most recent works, where he's playing with scale. He's making very small things look enormous, and making large-scale things look small. And this is a series called Sand Castles. He worked with an MIT scientist to actually carve images of sand castles on tiny grains of sand.
I can't believe that that is a piece of sand. That is so wild, and kind of the playfulness of putting a castle on a piece of sand when normally it's the sand that's going in to building the castle. It's just so fun and playful and creative. I love it.
It really is, and I think he's really trying to reinforce the idea that art is all about, you know, discovery and magic, and I think that's something that you definitely tap into in this exhibition.
Definitely. And then really quick, what's this one over here?
Oh yeah, so this is from his series of pigment. So he's actually using pigment that would normally be used for paint, and he's building it up, these fine granules, photographing it up close, but printing it at large scale.
And that texture just jumps out of the photograph of that. That's absolutely amazing. If people want to come visit and have their own artistic journey here, what's the best way for them to do that?
So they can visit our website, nbmaa.org. Come to the New Britain Museum of American Art.
Yay, happy Friday, guys.